yard haunt update. Believe it or not, today is Tuesday, October 25th, and y'all are up to date. So we still have these guys sitting out here. We got Rusty and Demonic Dahlia. We got our skeletons over here. I just absolutely love the shadows these things put off. Looks super creepy, especially the dude holding the chainsaw. Looks awesome. Still got our scarecrow down there. I did try to mow and leaf blow a little bit today. Just trying to get ready for trick or treat and kind of clean up this side here as we're about to put a bunch of animatronics out. But I went through today and put in a bunch of batteries just to get me through until Sunday. So hopefully everything is working until Sunday. So my trick or treat is this weekend. But we still have our skeleton sacrifice out here and some more of these little stick tombstones. And we have my scarecrow out here. Now, I haven't made any more stick tombstones because I obviously don't live in the woods, so it's hard to come by a bunch of sticks. Do not have fencing. I've just completely gave up on that. I don't have enough time to build like 80 feet of fence. I'll deal with it next year. We're close enough now. Nothing's really happened. I'm okay. So we'll just keep our fingers crossed for the next couple weeks, and next year I will make sure I have enough fencing to go all the way down this way and finish off over there, and hopefully next year I can do some more stuff. But we still have our zombie here sticking up out of the ground. We have the old hag with the white light on her. Put brand new batteries in her.
Let me show you the true face of Halloween.
I love that this one actually works. The one that I turned into a plague doctor broke literally the day of my trick or treat. We still got the caretaker over here yapping away non-stop. Still have all of our tombstones. Right here in that triangle between the center of them is where I'm going to put the coffin. Right here we have our wolf. We did put new batteries in him too. I don't know what exactly makes him go off, but he goes off. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Go again. So crazy. He's off. He shouldn't even be going off. Well, we put brand new batteries in these lanterns, so hopefully this will get me through. I let them go until today, and I was like, you know what, these should probably work all the way up until Halloween. So we got those working today. Got those all good to go. Our grimacing pumpkin up there is good to go. And our 12-foot skeleton with the skeleton horse. During trick or treat, I have to remember to turn him on because he's really loud and he just makes like a lot of neighing, and he's just really loud and he has no volume control, kind of like this wolf. But we got our spirit tombstone there. We still got Twisted Tina on the roof. Still got Freddy, Michael, and Jason up there with the spider on there. We still have the usual gang here. Had some looky-loos coming by. Well, we got this guy. I figured out what was wrong with him. His batteries were just dead. Oh, now he's gonna make a liar out of me. Bunny just went off.
There are creatures hiding in the fields. Time to run. I hear them coming.
Hopefully I can turn him on to constant during trick or treat instead of sensor, because his sensor's terrible. But we still have all this stuff here in the graveyard. Like I said, I am going to be adding a few animatronics over here. I'm probably going to put one right here in this gap, and then probably one over there. I'm gonna put my grave grabber right there, and a couple other things. Oh, now you go off. Still got our headless horseman and our witch. She is censoring tonight. I don't know if I'll be able to trip her sensor from out here. We have our Home Depot gravedigger here.
A gypsy woman said I'd be burying 4 bodies tonight.
I figured out what's wrong with him, why he's not spinning side to side. The bottom motor keeps getting bound up. That's not making him turn side to side. It's not a huge issue, but that motor keeps binding up. Something's not level, or something's catching. So we'll have to mess with him some more. But we got our Reaper here. And this light, I don't know. I spent most of the evening last night. This is supposed to be purple, and it's been purple since September, since I put this out here. And now the only color it'll do is red or green. It won't do any shade of blue. It's just the weirdest thing, and I don't feel like switching lights, so I said, you know what, I'll just put this one on him. I'll do red, I guess. That's all I can choose from, so that's what it is. Really sucks because the red looks dumb, but what are you gonna do? See if I can get her to go. There we go.
They said devotion would make me stand head and shoulders above the rest of the witches. This exceeds my expectations.
We still got our Phantom up there. I'm gonna have to put some batteries in him on Trick or Treat, and then figure out how to plug all those guys in. Give you a view from the road here. I really wish that light was purple and not red, but can't do nothing about it. This is looking really cool. I wish I could get some more animatronics out here, but it is what it is. I wouldn't have enough extension cords or more lights to keep going anyway. So I'm gonna have to definitely invest in extension cords and some more lights for next year, obviously, because this is a huge display now. Everything is looking really cool. Everything's on and working. Definitely really neat. I can get it all in the same view here. Looks pretty cool with everything on, and especially when cars go by and set everything off. Right now, obviously nothing's getting tripped, but it still looks really cool. Really saddens me though that it's all going to be gone here in a few days. All this work, and you're going to tear it all right back down. But on Trick or Treat, I have to figure out how to get Freddy, Michael, and Jason all plugged in. Also, all my audio. So I'm probably going to have to run another extension cord out the window and just plug everything in there. Just to make sure we have power for all that. And I have my Bluetooth speaker and everything, so I like to play sounds and music and stuff, just to give it that eerie vibe for the trick-or-treaters. And the only thing I don't really have this year, like I said yesterday, is my corn everywhere. That really gives it that extra creep factor. You just hear on a windy day, you hear the corn blowing, it just gives you the creeps. Gives you that feeling you're out in a cornfield, but I don't have any this year. We're rolling with it without it. My neighbor over here though, they have some corn growing. He told me, just come over and grab it. You want it? Come get it. So I might go over there and grab some of theirs. We gotta put our little sign out here on Sunday. So Sunday morning, this weekend's gonna be extremely busy. Friday and Saturday I work the Pro Haunt. So as soon as I get home, I gotta do a couple update videos for you guys, and then Sunday morning is just wake up and just start putting all this stuff out. And I got a buddy of mine coming over, and he's gonna do some drone shots, so we're gonna get some up high aerial view of Trick or Treat, which is gonna be really cool. So I'm going to include that in the trick-or-treat video. It's just, it doesn't have any audio, so it's just going to be video with some music over it. But it's definitely going to be a really cool treat for all you guys, just to be able to see the line of people. So I know I talk about it and I show it a little bit in the previous years. But I have a feeling this year is going to be absolutely insane as far as the amount of people coming through, because they actually added an extra half hour, and there must be a reason they added that. So I'm pretty excited. I'm ready to get all this out, and I'm honestly ready to get it over with. Like I said, I'm going to put Torture Box Woman right there in the corner. We're going to put the Cauldron Creeper up here, facing the road here. Then we're going to put the coffin up there by them tombstones, since the caretaker always talks about his coffin and stuff. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put something over here, either the Headless Horseman or the Witch and Cauldron, which I think the Witch and Cauldron is probably going to go right here, just because the whole Blair Witch vibe we got here. I have the Headless Horseman, which he's probably going to go about right here. I'm just trying to think it all out because we got extension cords to run. I have one over here, and then I have another one over here, so I should be able to get a few of these plugged in. And we're probably going to do our clowns over here or down here, just to get them to my neighbors. Then we have Lord Raven, which I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put Lord Raven, but we are going to figure that out and get Lord Raven involved here. He might be up front and center somewhere just because he's so huge, but we're going to put some stuff out this way to get you over to my neighbor's house, because she wants trick-or-treaters too, and she wants to show off her animatronics and her witch. So we're going to get as much going over that way as we can. Our wolves we're going to put out there. And then we have, we got Puncture Pete. He's going in the graveyard. The Grave Grabber over here. The Grave Grabber's going in the graveyard. She might go in the graveyard somewhere with the try me button just to scare some kids. Not sure where I'm going to put my zombie. Might just kind of put him as a static somewhere. Obviously the coffin's going out. And this Horseman. The Grim Reaper here, Lunging Reaper, he's going in the graveyard. There's the Witch. The Hauntress, she's going to go behind the Scarecrow by the archway. And the Torture Box Woman, the two clowns there. And then this guy is probably going to be just a static sitting close to my neighbor somewhere. And then I have this guy. I'm not 100% sure where I'm going to put him. I might even just give this one to my neighbor to have her set out somewhere if she has space to put it. Or we can put some of these in her yard. Whatever happens, happens. I got the hay bale popper too. Gonna figure out where to put that. And then I have Death Row back here. Also got to figure out where to put him because these guys all need chairs. So we're gonna have to figure that out. And then our pumpkin twins are gonna go at the base of the steps. Or, yeah, probably because they're wired between each other. So those are probably gonna go at the base of the steps so no one trips on the wire. But that's about what we got going on. We're gonna put this tombstone out there too. Jack Skellington and Dr. Loom, I'm not sure. He might just be a filler out behind my truck going to my neighbors. We got all this stuff in here yet that needs to go out. It's not a whole lot. I got most of it out there. But this is definitely going to be a huge deal for everyone that comes by. And then I still have my skeleton up there too. I keep finding things. But we're going to get all this stuff out there this week. And we're going to have one hell of a display, that's for sure. And I'm really excited to get this all up and get a nice good video and get this all over with, torn back down, get all this stuff put away, and be on our way for next year. So that's going to do it for today's update. I appreciate all you guys. Make sure to stay tuned because we have a lot more to do around here. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for watching, and I will catch you tomorrow. Happy haunting.